crushing skulls and breaking bones. And it only gets more impressive and more ludicrous.
Ah, bro, I just brought this controller, bro. Stop the dumb shit.
People throw around cars.
I brought this shit like a month ago.
Obliterate people and one-shot them. Launch people dozens of feet back with each hit. He's basically a one-man wrecking crew. And Jason only got even stronger as Uber Jason. He's significantly stronger than he ever was before. To the point where he's able to easily wreck older lethal versions of himself.
Title is on the line, a title with so much history.
The
winner always becomes the defender of the red
Should maybe not even
that is, unless they choose to use the title to insult Americans, as some have. Hey, it's the title holder's freedom to do so, Saxton. Stops that offense from connecting.
The novels also hinted at the fact that Jason might have had a healing factor.
Shut the fuck
which
up.
Explains a lot of the end he's able to take.
Hell no, that's too much back action, bro. Hell no. Y'all ass good.
In the morning, I like my skincare routine to be super simple. And with Clarins Line Control Eye Balm and
Chauncey Billups is pleaded not guilty. He's denying the accusations, but they say he was a knowing component of this doctored poker game at the Mont.
Chauncey Billups knows what he's doing. He knew at the screen as that face the victims in as the As of Monday, someone just took the very first domino in the NBA gambling scandal, and what I'm about to tell you is everything about this case. Because while Chauncey Billups was walking into a Brooklyn federal courtroom earlier on Monday morning to answer his plea, somebody else was happening behind closed doors. Prosecutors announced that multiple defendants are already in plea negotiations. People are talking. People are ready to flip. And if the wrong person decides to cooperate with the feds, every single person involved in this scandal should be very nervous. So the craziest part is the FBI just connected this NBA gambling ring to a massive college basketball point shaving operation. The same people, the same betting accounts, the same syndicate. We're not talking about Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups anymore. We're talking about a nationwide criminal enterprise that corrupted basketball at every level. And the American public is just starting to figure all of this out. A brand new poll just dropped showing that 1/3 of Americans now believe NBA players and coaches are regularly involved in in illegal betting. The trust is gone. The damage is done. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting started. Real quick before we get to the content, we've been running jersey giveaways. Passport. He's restricted to traveling only within the continental United States. He has to report any financial transactions over $25,000. And here's the kicker. The judge set a trial date for September of 2026. That's 10 months from now. 10 months of Chauncey Billups sitting at home, suspended from the NBA, waiting to find out if he's going to prison. But here's where things get really interesting, and I really need you to pay attention to this next part, because this detail changes everything. During the hearing, prosecutors made an announcement that sent shockwaves through the entire case. They told Judge Ramon Reyes that with respect to at least some defendants, plea negotiations have begun. Now, prosecutors didn't say which defendants are negotiating. They didn't give names. But court documents filed just 3 days ago reveal that Barnes Fairley, the guy that ran the entire betting syndicate, is engaged in negotiations that are expected to result in the disposition of this case without trial. Let me simplify that for you. Barnes Fairley is about to make a deal, and he's going to testify and still depend on the entire case. He's not just going to plead guilty and go to prison. He's going to cooperate, testify, and tell the feds everything he knows about everyone involved. And guys, Barnes Fairley knows everything. This is the guy who ran Casino Lost, a account service that was placing $100,000 bets based on insider information. This is the guy who allegedly paid Damon Jones for picks about LeBron James. This is the guy who received information about Joe Richard games early. If Fairley decides to cooperate with federal prosecutors, every single person who ever gave him information, took his money, and helped him place bets is in serious trouble. Now, here's something interesting. Fairley's attorney told NBC News that discussions were not underway and declined to comment further. But the court documents say otherwise, so either his lawyer is trying to downplay things publicly, or there's some behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Fairley's attorney is taking the opposite approach. He released a statement saying that during Christmas December 8th arraignment, they plan on submitting the plea of not guilty, and that they have no reason to engage in plea discussions.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. There might not be a more brutal setting than a bloodline rules match. Byron, is strategy important here, or are you better off just fighting on pure instinct? I think it all comes down to the superstar. Blast off! Dropping the knee. Shows you, look who's here. Are you surprised, Byron? I guess I shouldn't be. Intercepting the interference. Being cut off before he could dish out any damage. The situation was well scouted. Putting a stop to this interference. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Back elbow completely cuts them off.
So we've got Barnes Fairley ready to win, and there's just saying keep the fight this far away. That's a clear right there. It's Fairley flatlined and wants testimony against Rose Barrett. She said to your coach is literally testifying against you in court. And here's the wrestling Jones. Remember Damon Jones, LeBron James' former teammate, the guy who was allegedly selling insider information about LeBron's injuries to gamblers for $25,000 a pop? And this thing that came out of court that Damon Jones couldn't officially attorney. Think about that for a second. This is the guy who played 11 years in the NBA. He made millions of dollars over his career. When he got arrested on federal charges, he couldn't come up with the money from a lawyer. The court had to assign him a public defender. And it gets worse. Jones was released on a $200,000 bond, but he didn't post it himself. His parents had to put up their home in Texas as collateral. His parents had to do that. A grown man who played professional basketball for over a decade had to have his mom and dad bail him out of federal custody. That tells you everything you need to know about how Jones ended up in this situation in the first place. He was broke, and when the opportunity came to make some quick cash by selling information about his famous friends, he took it. During this hearing, Assistant U.S. Attorney Clay Mugger requested that the judge order Jones not to gamble, including online games. And here's the exact quote from the prosecutor. He has a very serious gambling problem. So now we're starting to understand the full picture. This wasn't just correct. He had a gambling problem so severe that a federal prosecutors felt the need to mention it in open court. And remember the last video talk about Tony Rozier's $8 million contract. It's the same pattern. These aren't guys who got really rich. These are guys who got desperate for big, and debt. The reason the Damon Jones story gets really interesting. When he allegedly stole information that Anthony Davis would sit out a game against Defender, barely paid Jones $25,000 for that tip, and then placed a $100,000 bet against the Lakers. There was just one problem there. Anthony Davis didn't sit out. He played. But not only did he play, he dropped 27 points and led the Lakers to a victory. He already lost everything, $100,000 gone. And according to court documents after the game, barely demands that Jones came back. We don't know if Jones ever paid that money back, but now you're being in that situation. You sell insider information to the gambling syndicate. The information turns out to be wrong, and now you owe these people $100,000. What do? Keep selling information. You keep digging yourself deeper into the hole until eventually FBI shows up at your door. Jones is proven not guilty to all charges, but it barely flips and testifies about every transaction, every text message, every payment. Even Jones sees serious trouble. Now, this is where the story gets even deeper, because while everyone's been focused on the NBA, the FBI clearly revealed that this gambling syndicate wasn't just corrupting professional basketball, they were corrupting college basketball too. Those same people, those same betting accounts, those same operations. When the FBI revealed some Twitter from good, they specifically said that the investigation did not involve college basketball. That turned out to be completely false. We learned that Shane Hennon and Mark Story, both indicted in the NBA case, are allegedly behind a massive code-changing scandal in college basketball. Those same accounts that bet on Dante and others, the same accounts that bet on Terry Rozier and injury, those accounts also placed suspicious bets on college games at Eastern Michigan, Temple, Phoenix, North Carolina AT&T, Mississippi Valley State, and Stony Brook. If this was two separate operations, this was one criminal enterprise targeting basketball at every level where you could find vulnerable political speculation or fake games. And the NCAA just dropped a bombshell. 6 college basketball players from significant schools have been permanently banned from game fixing. And what happened at the University of itself is absolutely insane, and if you're going to go video, then it's going to go into a brief review of these guys. But there's the NCAA investigation. And players. The craziest hunter, Guy Crazy and Short, and Javon Vincent, the scariest green juke, Cowboys, discussing a third party placing a bet for them for their December 20th game. Here's the part that kills you. Timeout ruled ending the game, Court allegedly told another player not to score any more points. And on the day after the fixed games, the 3 players were overheard discussing going shopping on Sunset Avenue after they received their $5,000. The same pattern showed up on Mississippi Valley State. During an interview with the NCAA enforcement staff, the players said that before a December 21st game, they overheard teammate Donovan Sanders on the phone with an unknown third party talking about going the game. Sanders allegedly this player would participate in the scheme because the third party wanted confirmation that multiple players would be involved. This is organized. This is systematic. In the scheme of the country. The NCAA has now confirmed that investigating approximately 30 former men's basketball players. 30. And federal prosecutors in the Eastern District of Pennsylvania are conducting their own investigation, with FBI agents actively in college athletes. Multiple sources told ESPN that they believe indictments are forthcoming. So think about what they're looking at here. At the professional level, you've got Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, Raymond Gilbert, all the other unnamed conspirators. At the college level, you got at least 30 players under investigation at schools including Arizona State, Temple, Eastern Michigan, Mississippi Valley State, and more. And at the center of it all, you have the same gambling syndicate, the same people facing threats, the same criminal enterprise disrupting basketball from the bottom.
Here He won the match and the championship with it. A great blend of tenacity and physical skill brings home the gold. Winning a championship in WWE is no small feat.
The NBA thought they had this guy, Chris Wallace, the man that inexplicably stayed the Lakers. Before this trade actually aged, the Pau Gasol trade was one of the most controversial trades of the 2000s.
Kwame Brown is gone. The city of Vegas, Hollywood just shouldn't be celebrating. Throw a parade already, whether you win the championship or not. This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball.
The trade wasn't looked at as just bad. Memphis instantly became laughing stocks for that year.
Tornado tag with multiple teams facing off. Things are going to get frantic fast.
That's not bad. That's not trade. That's not good. I look at any of that. That's not bad. The trade is equal to one. He was so pissed off about this trade that he thought it should have been bigger. Could get the current state of the Lakers at that specific time. And why this trade meant so much. This trade happened February 1st of 2008. December before that season even started. The Lakers were actually best, and nobody expected anything from them. Heavy reflected the trade that summer. The Lakers, with the fresh off of two first-round exits, and most important, Andrew Bynum, their star dude, he had just dislocated his knee a week before the trade. At that time, they did look like Lakers were desperately trying to keep the Lakers better, and they obviously did. You know why Pop was so desperate about this move? The Spurs, they were reigning NBA champions. That team had just won their fourth NBA championship, entering dynasty status, finally getting an indoor post that Kobe Shaq era. And you know what team sent them home that year? And yes, the most ironic part of this trade was even the other side of this trade that Pop was so emphatically complaining about. They still was 3-year coach's controversial move. The 8 Olympic Olympics that got Marc Gasol from this trade. They joined his team and still called Pop's first to his Spurs. Now, why exactly do I say all of this? Well, because the Lakers team, they're the second seed. Once again, reaping the benefits of an all-time bad move. And this team of the NBA guys, watching the Lakers when they absolutely needed most. It was with the most consistent team in their history of the league.
And said something like, I can get through Pau Gasol for Kwame Brown. What did you say that?
Today, we're going to talk about Masters. The holidays are basically the unique that's what you get for that special moment in your life. Manscaped has you covered. Today, I want to talk about their Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, the package that literally has everything a man needs. First, we have the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, the trimmer that features 2 interchangeable skin-safe blade heads, an LED light to adapt to different skin tones, and it's waterproof. Also, we have the Weed Whacker 3.0 Pro that also features skin-safe technology, making sure you get those nose and ear hairs safely. Also, this package includes the Crop Soother and the Crop Preserver to keep you nice and fresh after your shave. And after all of that, the package includes 2 free gifts. Head over to manscaped.com and use my promo code SWISH to get 15% off your entire order at checkout. The holidays, they're here. So that's 15% off your entire order with my promo code SWISH only at manscaped.com.
How I boost the quality of my videos? It's simple. I use an assistant, not a real one. I use Bling AI. This tool can automatically cut your videos and remove bad takes. It also increases your video quality because it uses AI to search for the perfect B-roll to lay on top of your video. Of course, you can generate B-roll yourself by describing exactly what you need, or you can simply upload your own. If you want captions, just enable smart captions. Boom. Automatically generated, and they're animated. The enhance audio button will literally do what it says. Decrease the noise and increase the quality. Bling also has a jump cut zoom button, which makes your video look so much more professional. So if you don't want to pay for an assistant, try out Bling AI for free. And now you know.
I want you to really look at the Lakers this season, and more specifically, how everything is aging for them. Anthony Davis played his first game for the Dallas Mavericks on February 8th of 2025. He got hurt in that game, as I'm sure we all know. But since that game, do you know how many games he's played out of 49 possible games? 14. Meanwhile, the Lakers started their first month of the season without LeBron for the first time of his career. The team went 10-4, and Luka started the season on an all-time tear. Now, going into the beginning of last season, I want you to really think about where the Lakers realistically were. Their biggest additions legit felt like J.J. Redick, Dalton Connect, and Bronny. My last video was about old teams and how that recipe has never really worked for championships. Well, this is how J.J. Redick started his coaching career last year, being asked about back-to-backs with both his best players. The West was steadily getting better, and this duo, it clearly plateaued. We still do wonder now, when exactly is LeBron going to retire? But fortunately for the Lakers, it's way less relevant basketball-wise as opposed to this time last year. The silliest argument I heard all year is when LeBron came back from the injury this season, and people questioned how exactly would he have done to not being the best player. And that was 41. This is what always wanted this Anthony Davis. It was just impossible. Considering the Lakers have always had some top two deals, and those deals have always had a picture with their team. If you get that lead there to protect that successes and explain it for the league as their agents. Look at the Lakers all-time deals, 10 to 6 years together, when they look at their beats. And that's in the regular time. The Lakers don't typically stay together, and that simply doesn't exist.
You definitely want to talk about how many kids you can tell the other two
Carefully placed stop to the arm. Looking for more damage here. Back suplex.
The second layers of his career. This year, when it was slowly early and start reflecting it, and LeBron is clearly not the 30 points anymore, and that's how it should be. LeBron was the one that took the tips and continued this trend that I spoke about earlier. what being drafted as a trade was because the title came. When he did this, was the final two steps back to the title. And he could be drafted. Daniel Garcia from drafted back. Salmon Blade stood by the field of Columbia and 29 years ago. You can do that in the city. Exceptionally, next, exceptionally again. Nothing like the river forward coming to be. Look the black lottery, get a generational talent, and he wants to do that. The last long-term race to do it in front. Everybody can do the fucking motion. You decide if this offense admits to this team since he's been there, this year, he needs to lose the 44 games. And he's got 4 and 1 when he does that. I feel like last year, some people just confused him not playing the best defense with his offense being just these hours or something like that. When he scores, they hit big teams. These are the players that scored at least 30 points. Time to hit. It's not the same. He's on his own outside team. His team wins the race, and his guard gets that. It matters. If you can get big here, you take this game. If you don't get to the team, with that team. Keep that baby young. Again, outside of show, when he scored 30, we could have already had just 34 games. It was 5 minutes in LA. With any local in the last 3 years cutting distance. They expect to give him 5 years, $350 million. They know $600 million. They said, we don't think this guy is going to. We can't punch him down. You got to get him straight. You got to get the finger. Do the question. And then we got question. We got playing. We got question. We got opportunity. How could you look at team? And I think that it's still good like we might be you can see now, it's really good. But that taking the fight, can't get the taking the balance. Thank you.
Official got too close to danger there.
Enjoy up to 50% with certain rewards for the seasons. So
you can get past the good looks, pay attention to the athleticism. Isn't enough to put Bailey away.
It seems the USA has to make this video about doing the here it is.
There's two. She kicks out the force.
So what is going on? This is something that I've been noticing for at least this year, but also really interesting in 40, this over-infatuation of the Rock having to almost separate himself from the WWE. It's almost like when he's over-infatuation, he goes to the fans, to the Mercury's, to the Lights, the Giants, right? And so he has to just do this fast coming to his feet. And he wants to lose. He wants to lose Broadway. He wants to get some nice. He wants to sit next to Bobby Riley. He wants to sit next to him on the bed. He wants to be out punctual. He wants to clean. He wants to next to the ball and fight. He wants to be like in the soft and really kind of stretching and comedy a little bit. And anyways, so that's what he's been doing, okay? From responding to fans when they're explaining business to completely rationally to like, running like online creators to giving fake news to just like giving out these moments with just a big event, and after years we kind of likely came back and just made this like new, very, like accident and everything. So you guys are first to come in and say it's a fake, it's a word, going to work, it's smart, probably a lot. So that's why I give you an example of what I'm talking about. I really respect you.
Wrestling Championship checks his blade now.
Whoa, Malachi showing the effects of this match on the face. Guys, they're coming deep for the approach here. German suplex. The name Alexa Bliss. Dakota Kai with a donation kick. They're trying to shut their door. This could be over.
Yeah, that's when we both understand, right? Like, I haven't seen obviously experience like that. That's what it's called. Let's do it. It's pretty good. It's a shot. Let's debate some weakness. So, when the guy comes out and, like, in a situation such as like, doing obviously, so nobody asks you to do this. Nobody is like serious for this. Because like this varies the business, right? This varies, and it isn't that let's say you could figure out doing this that's but it just varies when you're fun. As if, oh yeah, like wrestling thing I did, it wasn't real. I didn't think that, you know, like I didn't earn that. I didn't earn something. I didn't earn whatever. It was just because of right? So by saying that, immediately what happens is, oh yeah, I'm contrary, and I'm going to leave the Smash Machine, and I'm going to win the Academy, and the Master of the that's the case, right? It's like moving after yada, the guys in the promo, whatever bunch of story. Whether or not you actually have the best one, because the rally of the husband is important in the actual area of the trainer. I did come out here and say, oh, yeah, it's good, it's a lot. It de-legitimizes whatever it is, right? What it's going to be in wrestling. Okay, so now we have this right here. Okay, so this was like the first man right? So, well, David Webber is supposed to be in this movie. I don't really know what's happening here. In response to a wild move by see that some wrestling composed here in Webber, the Rock took the wrestle down to sit the demonstrated by criticism and having the series for not preparing wrestling the in this past weekend. So,
you could just sense the intensity in the air throughout this one. Yeah, this win was well earned.
This found was like, oh, we had that deal for 41. Don't believe in that place. It's like, so either he's lying to his truth or he's working, or he tried to make it happen, but it didn't happen, which is probably what happened, right? Probably he wanted to be there, and yeah, it's supposed to be TKO, right? Anyway, so let's go out here and read this. Hi, Dave. The business is a complete work. Always has been, always will be. Every aspect of every match, every interview. Please join me, Cody, Cena, Brian, and the rest of us for our creative discussions so you can expand your perspective, right? So immediately, two things. It's fake. Calm down, you Mark. Number two, how about you come in and join when I'm meeting with Cody, Cena, and whatever, right? When we're discussing all of these narratives. How about you come and sit down with it, right? That's it, right? Listen to yourself how we do stuff, right? And then, until then, stop lying. Just let it happen, and do it so. Shut the fuck up. You're not just like, shut up, yeah, some fucking naked, right? Who the fuck are you? Yes, Paul Bubba, I have a red 9-year-old championship at stake. Right? So, The Rock is doing this.
That goes shows he's not bad at this ref thing.
There was a bit of
She just got right down to business. Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
The Rock, I don't know, he just says that it's simple. As long as like CM Punk is there, The Rock will not allow him to be the man. That's not video. And The Rock actually commented on that post, but he took it down. This is what it said. First of all, CM Punk and I have become good buddies over the years. We're solid. Secondly, we want to matchmaking scenarios with both the two Raw for matchmaking for your business success. That would be and that's when you are so this is the second time he's attacking you guys. So it's kind of like, the Rock, right? He wants to make people acknowledge the fact that WWE is staying this big, right? Don't take it too serious. But when people want to see this, like for example, this guy is he was The Rock. Do you think that guy's actually serious? And so it's kind of low-key speculating the Rock with everything. He's just trying to express where you're all thinking. Big Gun and Son, does it play? I don't think so. For example, this guy right here, I do think see the lead also, I believe the Rock is getting more to this also, he's saying the Giants, so it's kind of good. So it's kind of good things. So, does that mean that you have the ability to play that? Because I should see on WWE. He was saying like crazy something like why is it that I'm a champion? I gotta be still like second quarter to the Rock. The Rock comes down and reduces me we'll go as a goal. So obviously CM Punk was always the guy that was flying and pushing and with the WWE. It's kind of like this big annual exit. But I'm not looking at that to be honest. I'm happy to see it move left because honestly, looking at the top is the best way to see something like that, right? Because if they both were to stay and if both of them it's something they have to do. See if walking in Hollywood, they were going to kill it, they were going to go for that war was just going to die, and they were going to be like some money guy and a super because that means so this is another instance of the Rock just like breaking down.
Lots of questions coming into this match. Apollo referee. I must say,
it was like a interview with a woman.
So clean.
And he was like sitting there, with the host, and he's like, that play is very fun of us. And it's like, that play is what is this? Why are you doing this? Right? And now it's a position and at the beginning of the year, and let's say that finally the Rock is finally was going to go off the career because if you remember the Rock, he did something to career and he's like, I'm going to give you this thing, I'm going to come back to this side against the old school, it's just because, right? So now, he may have beaten him, and there's not much else I can, but I would say that this is going to do, okay? And then for the finally, the Rock is going to have to be his name, because it's like, don't discuss it, and they got Netflix, and it's safe. He goes there, he starts like everything, and he's doing all that good stuff. It's kind of like, what is this, right? And then you would think the Rock is going to go out there and maybe start something, right? Maybe start something new. And so that he goes in there, and he's supposed to be with and after a long week of being so superior,
it's unbelievable that these athletes are in this match in any capacity. But here we are.
He's like, here we're playing, right? Especially the person on the championship.
Kick out just in time, and the referee was right there with a proper count. With this much at stake, she's taking her officiating duties very seriously.
It's things like the Rock does in the wrestling world only serve the purpose of fighting. Do you understand? So, it wouldn't matter if you had made this move. If you had made this style. If you had responded to this fucking ball. If you had if you hadn't said to him around for sure, it would have happened, right? If you had shown up to the lead up to the running receiver, then it was so
right there with a proper count. No funny business with that count.
If he did it,
right down to business.
it would have been better, right? So everything that he has done, that big nice big nice for 2024 February up until April, right? That spectacular event was amazing. And then another thing, right? So he really discounted, so he buried the whole movie. Okay? Then just doing some of your soul, dancing, going here, and that's just like with it. That's just like doing it, right? And this was a final for WWE. Destroying AJ to the
Kicks out before one. It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point.
Now, I made it clear that what had happened was this version of this match. Okay, with you guys, but in this season, it's like, it was cool, this one. It was so immediately that was a very simple shit. And whether or not the ref showed up at wrestling for the match, it was a hard thing. Like the overarching battle of that WrestleMania was John Cena being the greatest of all time. That triumphs anything a fan box was going to have participating in that game. So it was just not going to be about he was like, okay, I have to be fair, and I'll take it for free, okay? And that is what he said at the time. You did a good job. And look at you getting down by WrestleMania. And you got the
and she just stopped the pin. Then back to Asuka.
The best thing in the final back, we established this idea of 30 sales. We can always come back to.
All right, more damage can be done now. Taking
I don't want to be involved in that. Let the final back step back into the shadows. Let all the spotlight go to John, let it go to Cody. Let's make it about Cody's story, eventually it's John's story. Let's run what they do.
I saw it from the beginning. The moment that scene came here, it was all about the John Cena. Nobody was talking from the basketball. I don't know
Becky refusing to let
but the underlying thought was, that's John Cena as a group. So that put the real perspective. I was going to
the Asuka lock. She's able to break the hold just in time.
John Cena. So here, anything that Johnson creating for us, alright? So going into SummerSlam, literally SmackDown before SummerSlam, Cena showing you know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead and do it. That's all. SummerSlam 3 so it was great.
Oh man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. Lynch. Suplex roll through into the armbar submission. Disarmer is cinched. Jumping complete shot. Ending this fight right there. Kevin Stott is not over yet. Now here's Becky Lynch. Oh, and a forearm for the title and the glory. She breaks it up. What is this? Come on. Back in the ring now. Not looking good in this position. Oh, no. Powerbomb onto the apron. Belly to back suplex. No. Kick to the spine.
And you got
Launching into a hip attack. Pin. Title in the balance. A kick out at 2. Solid work by our spec. Becky in full control here. Manhandle slam. That stop Asuka. There's 2. No, she kicks out. She kicks out. I don't often doubt Asuka, but I doubted her ability to kick out there. Lucky for her. You know, Becky is feeling a dissatisfaction with the outcome of that pin count. She thought, oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. What's Valkyria thinking? Oh, no! Looking to dislocate the entire limb. Pin to decide the champ. And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often. That can either psych out her opponent or come back to fight her. Now Becky Lynch. Oh! Looking for an inverted figure four leg lock. Oh, smashing the jaw. Oh, she retaliates. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. Good grief. She's pumping herself. Into the schoolgirl. Bringing up the pin right there. Then the Empress of Tomorrow. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. So agile. Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent. Nightwing connects. Now Valkyria needs to end this. There's two. And now she's making it to the top rope here. From the top. And now Lyra. Oh, man, this might be it. Two. German suplex. It's cinched in. And the officials come. She breaks the hold. What a drop kick. Exiting the ring. Taking the action outside. Taking things back into the ring. Straight jacket locked in. German suplex. And now going for the victory. Is this it? And the referee was in perfect position for the count. Consistency with the cadence. You can't say she wasn't impartial. Series of strikes with major impact. Pin for the championship. And stops the pin. A little too close for comfort for her. She gets put in the corner. Gets slammed down. Oh, baby. That came in with some high heat. Ooh. Ooh. Counter. Right when it was needed. Boom, what impact. Ooh. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash. Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps. Multiple. Oh, she's got the mess. Aggression coming from Asuka here. It's hard to predict what Asuka's going to do next. Her strikes are so fast, so sudden. As soon as you predict one, she's hitting you with another. Lynch with a shot between the shoulder blades. Here it comes. Willpower with a man in a slam. Can Ryder Valkyria survive this?
Have not made a 3
Lariat.
on the season.
Oh!
And it's 3 or 5 tonight.
For the title. Stop the pin, preventing this match from ending.
The defense is there, but this team is starting out the defense is not the energy.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive. Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment.
They're going to find a way to go. We've got a nice team, but aggressive in the ground. This can be a big work for the season.
Title in the balance with the pin. And she breaks up the pin. Now it's Lynch.
So now, if we give it away, there's obviously whatever your game plan was, the round one, to make them the defense, you have to go. He's 3 for 5. You have to know that because you look at how far made a 3 off season. Obviously, you've got to change the defensive coverage again.
Dashes the arm into a takedown. Armbar applied. Now both arms trapped. Yes, we have a new champion.
He's helping with the shoulders, and it's what he said they were weaker. You can't give a bad 2 hits, which is exactly what it looks like. You can't give a bad 2 hits. And that's the 100%. It's a little bit all this last one.
She got it. We have a new champion.
She has got to be on cloud 9 right now. She came here with one goal in mind, and she accomplished it.
It seems like a very quick looking to score instead of coming and looking at them. I mean, engage will shoot the open 23 if it's there. But who on the bench is a scorer for some Maxi Laravia Hayes? It's none of those guys that you necessarily say are scoring.
Caleb, in these past weekends, searching for the best coaches in college football. So 100, you'd like to see a number like 12 or 13 this game?
How do you replace Rui? Well, most likely, if you trade Rui, it's unlikely that you're going to find somebody who shoots the 3 as well as he does. He is legitimately one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA on the season, and he's been good, legitimately good, above 40% from 3 for 2 seasons before this one. So it's not a fluke that Rui's a good 3-point shooter. It will not be easy to replace his shooting. The question is, if you do trade Rui, are you getting better in other areas? And you can't replace Rui with a non-shooter, but can you get somebody who is maybe not an elite 3-point shooter percentage-wise, which is what Rui is right now, but get somebody who is slightly above average. Get somebody who's a 38% shooter from 3, but gives you more on the glass defensively, energy, that sort of thing. That's the question. Not saying it's an easy lead to
Another 40 ball about
but that's the
Guys, for Natalia, this has to bring back memories of her training in the Hard Dungeon. And for Natalia to rely on her veteran grappling knowledge, she's a submission expert, and she is set to thrive in this environment.
Oh, she definitely can, but her previous underground experience ended in a loss. So now Natalia has something to prove in her return to the underground.
Certain drawbacks to the other areas of the game that are cheating, and logistically it's going to be difficult working trades without involving his side of the unit. But the ideal scenario would be moving non-Ruby salaries and bringing in a fifth striker. The Mavs bench just had one of those days regarding LA. Why is this team unable to lock in defensively for a whole game? It almost seems like they only try to
There's a chill in the air, and a storm has arrived.
Where it feels like
Jade
they are
Cargill
believing
bringing
that
new
you
meaning
can
to the
switch to
term larger than life.
They're not good enough for that. Some of the best teams in the NBA have done that for decades. But that's not that this team is not at that level. So they should not be doing that. That is a bad habit.
In underground. Not concerned with
and
technique,
yeah, I mean, some of why are the
MMA
Mavs so
training.
like, why is
She
there no one
plans
because
on
he's
just
literally not going to
overpowering her
season.
opponent. Well, that's because she believes that power trumps all.
And so
She's
they
proven it in the
scheme,
ring, and now
okay,
she wants to
we're
prove
going
it
to
in the
game plan
underground.
this,
And
If he's
now
not
she's
going to
looking
play
to
on the
assert her
season,
dominance in the
if we're going to
underground.
leave
However,
anybody to
she
force the ball
can.
to somebody else's hands, we're going to make no more the shooter, and he's hit 3 for 5. And here's Williams, Aiton, Luka, Williams on the drive, gets to the bench, block. Yuri Hachimura. We were just talking about playback. Nice play defensively by Yuri. Now Yuri. The 3, no, puts it on the floor, and then pulls it back out. Looking to get into Luka, and he does. Luka, backing down on Williams, hits it out. Yuri, this time the 3, no. Can't get that one. That was a big miss there.
To the victor goes the spoils here tonight. And with 2 titles in the books, the prize couldn't get much bigger.
Spot right now.
Underground rules are made for the baddest of individuals. You can only win via knockout, TKO, or submission tonight.
The following contest is an underground match. The only way
get the ball to AR.
by knockout or submission.
Who just scored?
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada. From Orlando, Florida. James Corkins.
Here we go with these two squaring off in a grueling underground match.
This is the type of match where these competitors will wear their battle wounds for the weeks to come. This is certainly a career-altering situation to find yourself in. Man.
Some coordination with a fan.
No, you have to question what kind of malintent is behind a power bomb with that much force. Taken to the outside, to the sky.
Whoa, what a landing from all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
She needs to refocus on the task at hand now. Come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Byron is a better going to a rapid environment like this with a swing and anything that moves with power. Calculated game plan. You have to be strategic in your attacks, but not hesitant. Adjust your attacks based on what the situation calls for.
Apparently the scoreboard just changed.
And she re-enters the ring. Set up for the inside Russian leg sweep. Able to slip out of that one. Oh, what a tap. Elbow
We're gonna have. Oh, we're gonna have the 3 ball. Oh, okay.
And she hits out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather. Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
And oh no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver. Oh, here it is. Stretch. Grabbing the ankle for extra pull. This is the worst spot she can be in. She's fighting desperately. And tosses her way out of the hole.
Yo, just get the ball to Austin right fast, bro, so I can get my 40, bro.
She saw that coming.
Austin need the MVP chance. I'm tired of my boy getting overshadowed. Fuck all the bullshit.
Backbreaker.
Look at this, just driving the knee into the spine. Natalia. Sit out powerbomb.
That was a power bomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Release German. Cargill is firing up. No doubt about it.
They're trying to get 240 balls.
I felt the vibration of that one.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 41-40 ball. 81. They're making fun of the Mavs now with this shit.
Anthony Davis gets doubled.
Opponent's all wrapped up.
Good job getting back out
Clutch
the
into the
crowd.
fireman's carry takeover.
P.J. Washington on the attack and
Measured
Davis.
knee drop.
People worked hard that possession, but Washington was able to just get that quarter up off the back of the rim.
Natalia getting set up. Choke slam!
Against
Clearly against Natalia now. I don't know if Natalia can withstand this.
Alright, ready? You guys, give me a second here.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Intercepted by Jade. Gets put into the barricade. Is Kirby Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied. Struggling to get out of this submission. Struggling to avoid all this pressure to the back.
But specifically the way this game is playing out, I think the answer is he's got overtaken and that's
Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Gabe Vincent's nimble nature,
Running bulldog.
able to rotate out to the corners better for you in this specific matchup.
Shot to the chest.
The problem is that it's a huge talking point. It's a big day with the basic dudes, making sense to Brown, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Brown is a positive, so it's not like
Into the barricade.
he's just playing within the offense.
And then you got to talk all about it for the next couple of days, 3 weeks, the next game, and all that.
Into the ring again now.
And Jade is
getting the crowd going. Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
And that's probably the right answer. I mean, just overtaking it. Still the best things.
Opponent's all wrapped up in picture-perfect fireman's carry.
Anthony Davis dropped it on hands. Anthony Davis went to pass the
Arm wringer
ball
applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now.
But this opponent still fighting back.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. Manages to reverse it.
LeBron gets it. And LeBron comes.
And back into the ring she goes.
This is Natalia's wheelhouse.
Family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied. She's in trouble. How much more can she endure? How much more does she... WWE Universe Natalia's championship reign has begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your NXT Women's LeBron at the line. And LeBron missed them both. And the ball back off the wing has a layoff. Nice ball. LeBron misses both free throws. 122-113. And the Mavs, despite putting the ball on the free throw line, did a stop that possession. 3:31. There's a lot of time left in this. And here's Max Christie with a front of five with him. The next swings it over to Anthony Davis. Into the paint to Washington. Washington's got both misses. The Lakers, the ball tipped up in the middle of the paint and it goes into the basket. Unbelievable. Another offensive rebound given up by the Lakers. And a lucky tip where the Mavs have had a number of lucky shots in this game. But a bunch of beaters flipping the ball at the rim and such. Yeah, 22-115. 4-15-4, yes. There, drop it there for Willie. Needed that one. And that's with 10 offensive rebounds. They've not been a great rebound team on the season. They run the highlight with AD there. They kick out to Max Christie for 3. No. Side of the backboard, but again, the Mavs get the offensive rebound. Lakers scrambling, then hard short arms it, but again the Mavs get the offensive rebound. And then finally hits.
124-117. The Lakers cannot finish a stop to save their lives. That was 3-4 offensive rebounds given up with back-to-back possessions. Luka doubled. Basket pass. LeBron wide open for three. Come on, LeBron. Yes! LeBron knocks down the three. 147-117. 2 minutes to play. AD setting the screen. Lamar plays it over the top. Feet into the game. Feet in front of by Luka. Austin comes over. Max Christie, corner three. No. Luka fighting for the rebound. And that'll be Luka ball. 1:42 to play. Lakers by 10. What a cross-court pass by Luka. Finding LeBron. LeBron says, I may be missing free throws, but I can still knock down the right of the three. Luka on the drive. Passes over. Passes again. Luka, what a move by Anthony Davis. And Luka getting a free throw line. Still over twice. AD recovered and tried to block the shot, but commits the foul. Look at Luka crossing. Crossing again. He goes. And Luka gets the line. That's good for Winslow. I think you need to understand the difference between trying to do something and having a conversation about what the best options are. That's how we were saying that I'm trying to trade winning. Have conversations about what options are potentially available and what different trades look like. Trying to trade Rui would be me saying they have